Okay, welcome, chocolate lovers. I've got a Chocholics Easter Survival Guide coming up for you. Now, I've put this together because for a lot of chocolate lovers around the world, the upcoming time will be a really risky time for your health and fitness, and we see some massive blowouts in consumption in terms of chocolate and calories, and then people feeling pretty gross and horrible afterward. So I've got some survival tips coming up for you. In addition, I've got some cool family games. Well, it doesn't have to be family; you can play them with friends, but some cool games that you can play to use some of the tips that I'll be teaching you shortly. All right. So why is this so hard for us? One is because at Easter time there is chocolate everywhere, so it's really hard to not be impacted by it. So we've had massive chocolate laden morning teas at work, and no doubt if you've got kids, there'll be heaps of chocolate all around, and even people that don't often indulge in chocolate, then there'll be it'll be more of it around for at this time coming up. All right, so I want to talk to you a little bit about the chocolate wheel or the chocolate cycle. So it's not the little wagon wheel that you see in the picture there, but the cycle usually goes for people, oh my gosh, it tastes so good, I'll eat all the chocolate I see, then I feel sick, and I regret eating it, and then I'll repeat until the chocolate is all gone. So that's the cycle that repeats, and I hear some amazing stories from people that must be super committed because single-handedly they seem to have been able to have worked their way through a massive amount of chocolate. Okay, so we don't want you to fall off the wagon. Survival guide coming up ahead for you. All right, so have a little look through these dot points and see which of these traps you might fall into. So one is that you eat all the kids' chocolate when they are sleeping. Another trap could be that you eat the kids' chocolate in front of them as a way of saving them from eating it, or just because you really would like it. Next, you would eat all the chocolates as quickly as possible because once they're done, then I don't need to worry about them tempting me anymore. And or maybe there's chocolate left and I must find it and eat it. That is my mission. Maybe there's something else. Let me know if there's another trap that you fall into. I'll be really keen to hear about it. Okay, so we're going to go into your plan. How do we help avoid falling into those traps? Now, the first step is to notice, and that is to notice, how am I eating? Am I eating like a person possessed? So as you're jamming it in, just think, oh, hang on a sec, that's me jamming chocolate into my face. Let me just, first of all, take notice of that. The second step is to stop. So once you've realised that you're just mindlessly jamming chocolate in, stop. So far, so good. So we notice so far, then we stop. The third step is just to breathe and slow down. Put the chocolate down, take a breath, and then once you've brought your attention to it and you've stopped, then continue eating slowly. Now, the fourth step, which is an overlooked one. I come from a really big family, and dessert certainly is our favourite time of any meal. And part of that is that it's almost like a mission to consume all sweets in sight. Sometimes we miss a really, really important step, which is about enjoying it. So particularly with chocolate, because it just looks so damn good, have a look at it, savour it, taste it, enjoy it. Really let the chocolate melt around the mouth, feel it on the tongue, enjoy those sensations that it brings. Okay, and the fifth step is to make some time. Now, often if there's chocolate around the place all the time and we're sort of grabbing it on the go, the chances are that we're not really eating it mindfully, we're not really enjoying it. So good chocolate eating takes time. So set aside some time, and that way you can really look forward to it and take your time and enjoy and savour it. Okay, So there's your 5-step plan. So let's have another look through. So step 1, we notice the way that in which we're eating. So this is not about what we're eating. It's just noticing how we're eating. Step 2 is just to catch ourselves. Just pause for a moment when you notice yourself eating in a way that is just jamming food in your face. Step 3, breathe, slow down. So you can put it down, take a breath, have a conversation with someone. And step 4, most importantly, is to really enjoy it. And step 5 is just to set some time aside over Easter or generally when you're eating, just to really take your time and savour it and enjoy it. Okay, so some family games that you can play, chocolate family fun. So the first one is that the tortoise wins the race. So pick the slowest, for us, that's our daughter. She is particularly slow eater. So we would be pacing ourselves to see if we can eat slower than she can. Now that's not for normal things because otherwise we'd probably go a bit nuts. But particularly for the chocolate challenge over the weekend. The second game is the Malteser challenge. So one of the lovely things about Maltese is that you've got that lovely little golden centre in the middle. So pop it in and see if you can resist crunching it and try and get the golden bit down as small as you can. So the person that can get it down as small as possible without crunching it is the winner of the Malteser challenge. And the third game I'll talk to you guys about today, the third one is some blindfolded family fun. So that's not taking a family blindfolded around and smacking them into stuff. That's a different video. This one is just about trying to guess, so having some variety of chocolate around, blindfolding a family member or friend, and then being able to guess without any hands or looking at the chocolate. Okay, so there were 3 games there, the chocolate family fun, the blindfolded challenge, the Malteser challenge, or the tortoise wins the race. So your challenge is to pick one of those that you're going to play with your family over the weekend and post it. Let me know how you've gone with it and which one you were able to play and how it went. So just to wrap up, like a little wrap and the little Easter, that was nice. So watch out for your own traps. Now, they'll be different for every person, so just watch out for the things that really notice you. Maybe you're the kind of person that just says, I've got to eat all this chocolate. It's my mission to eat it as quickly as possible because then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Notice when you find yourself eating in a way that is just mindless and just jamming chocolate in your face. When you notice that, to stop, take some time, breathe, slow down, and then finally, most importantly, is to then enjoy it. So you start eating again, but in a way that you can really savour the tastes and flavours of that beautiful chocolate. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, notice your pitfalls, go through those steps that we've just been through, try one of the family fun games, and let me know. I'd love to hear about how your family fun goes over Easter. So some final thoughts. One is that we always go for quality over quantity. So my motto is I only eat it if it's worth it. So there's a whole lot of really rubbish chocolate that you can get that really doesn't do a lot for me. I'd much rather eat something that is that really I enjoy the experience and get to savour it. Good chocolate takes commitment and time. So sit back, slow down and enjoy. And finally, have a really happy Easter. So thanks for watching. Let me know how you go over the Easter break, and I hope these Easter survival tips have helped. All right, talk to you soon. See ya.